you know, raffle stomp everybody.
Yeah, yeah. Well, they are one of the only legitimate teams, I want to say, coming into this tournament. They
Yeah,
are,
certainly the most practiced,
yeah,
I
they're
would say.
definitely very,
Yeah.
very practiced. But, Samsung White back in Worlds, they did win,
Hmm.
but they dropped a game to TSM,
That's
which,
true. TSM all
yeah,
the way, baby.
TSM. So
Woohoo!
by cause and effect, if Samsung White is the best team in
Yeah.
the world at Season 3, TSM beats Samsung White. Therefore,
Therefore, TSM best
TSM
team in the
is the
world.
best team in the world. I mean, that's
I
not
mean,
me.
that
That's
sounds,
just logic
yeah,
and rhetoric.
based on stats,
Yeah, based
statistics
on
only.
stats. Yeah,
That's 100% factual.
yeah, yeah.
I'm very glad that you brought that up. That is 100% true. We got a misfortune coming in. And Dr. Mundo, that's another one I was going to talk about. There's so many happy things happening right now. Misfortune does so much damage. It's ridiculous. Dr. Mundo is actually a really, really strong jungle pick
Yeah.
right now with the new masteries, with the way that they work. Also with his individual buff with extra AD on his E and the auto reset. His clear speed's actually pretty good,
Mm-hmm.
pretty decent. Um, just a really strong champion. Does like a ridiculous amount of damage while taking very little damage
Yep.
because Dr. Mundo is Dr. Mundo.
It's too much health. Just way, way too
Yeah,
much
it's
health.
a
I don't
whole
see
heck of a
anyone
lot of
on this
HP.
purple team Nugget platoon having enough damage to actually take down someone like Mundo once he gets
Yeah,
big and strong.
because Mundo is a spirit. He really likes this cape. They picked a Rumble into a Dr. Mundo. No, they didn't. I'm just kidding, because Dr. Mundo is the top laner or the jungler?
Jungle.
Dr. Mundo's the jungler.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, I'm so okay. Okay, they're setting up their stuff. They traded in a strange way. Dr. Mundo's in the jungle. So, Rumbles are really bad into Olaf, I feel. As in my experience,
Yeah.
observing the matchup, Rumble is not good
Mm-hmm.
in that matchup, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, because if Rumble heats up, overheats, and Olaf runs in on Rumble overheated,
Hmm.
there's not much Rumble can do. He can't scrapyard away. And then once his abilities do come off that cooldown, they don't do very much damage. That Olaf can just keep hammering him to the grave. And
Mhm.
honestly, I see Permanent Love doing something like that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, this is a very very good player. Last game we saw So Jaded playing the Blitzcrank, keeping it like I don't know 90 or so with his hooks, hitting a fair few of those. Busting out the Braum this game to go with that misfortune in the bottom lane. Misfortune doesn't lacking a dash, somewhat low in the mobility. Although she does have her W on her strut to make her move real fast, but a lot of peel coming from the Braum, especially.
Yep.
I mean, realistically, looking at this, it is a bad team composition by ESC Black, just in that they've invested most of their team into physical damage. Mundo does a little magic damage with his cleavers, but
Yeah.
that's not really relevant most of the time.
It's a
Going
good
all in with that AD.
Yeah, it's a good early strat going for the AD like that. Late game, it might not work to their favor, but I actually do like the team composition that ESC kind of came out with. They have a more, I'm going to run in your face, but still peel our backline. Olaf and Zed are going to dive whoever's in the back.
Yeah,
And
that
then,
TF is going to die real fast.
yeah, right? And then Braum will be peeling for the back carries. Misfortune can still attack the backline with her ults, too. So they're just going to go through the front line. And I don't even think Nugget Platoon, they don't even have her front line aside from the Lee Sin who's going to build sort of tanky.
I mean, based on what we've seen teams play into ESC Black, I don't expect anything out of their opponents this game, just because anything could happen. For all we know, this is a Sivir TF bottom lane, AP
Yeah.
Thresh mid,
Yeah.
Smite Lee Sin top lane, and TP Rumble jungle. Like, that would happen. Sure, whatever. You do
Why not?
you.
You got to do cheese to beat a team like this. We saw last game Lux and Annie.
Yeah,
for
a
bot
Lux
lane.
Annie bottom lane. I was watching that, and that's a interesting technique.
It was a good try.
Yeah,
You gotta
I
give
mean,
it
you
to
know what?
them.
They tried
They
something out of the
tried
box, and you
something.
gotta commend them for that.
You see ESC, they were, trembling a bit. They got those cleanses involved, right? Definitely threw them off to some extent, I'd
Yeah.
say. Not enough to prevent them from losing.
I mean, yeah,
after
it was
20
it
minutes,
was
but
what 33-7, I think at 18
at
minutes when the
18
game
minutes.
ended,
Yeah,
something
so
like
it
that.
clearly didn't work out to their favor.
25 stack Ari.
Yeah, yeah.
Unlucky.
But sometimes that's not the end of the journey that's important. It's the
So
journey
close.
itself. And I feel like that's what Arctic Cove was probably saying to themselves.
Yeah.
Or thinking now
Yeah,
after
I
the
think
defeat.
even when it got to Champions Select, they looked at the crowd. This is an established League of Legends
Yep.
team. They're very, very good.
Yeah.
We're probably gonna lose. Let's just do some weird stuff, and they
Yeah.
did some weird stuff. It just didn't work out.
No, not at all. Or maybe they were sitting there going, "This is an established League of Legends team. Let's break out the Lux and Annie." It backfired entirely.
Yeah, CC chain them. Oh, cleanse is a thing.
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's a damn shame. Well, we are heading into game finally. Man, playing on watching on spectator clients the worst. You gotta spend so much time just waiting. You know that they're already playing.
Yeah.
There's probably 9 kills by now.
Yeah, maybe
But we'll
with
find
the
out.
FC involved, maybe.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Even
Faux
spectating
show.
in general, you just want to play League of Legends
Yeah.
after watching it.
Yeah. You'd think that after, casting League of Legends for however many hours we'll be casting League of Legends, we'll just want to go home and go to bed. Probably going to play a couple games of League of Legends first.
You can't help it. It's
Yeah.
just you want to get in there. You see people making mistakes. You see people pulling off some crazy plays, and you go,
I can do that.
I can do that.
I saw, I saw Yasuo getting 1v1 by a Zed, and sure, that's not a great matchup for Yasuo, but I like to think that I can pull it off.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to go, and I'm going to try and pull it off, and I'm going to fail, and I'm going to
You're gonna
die,
fail.
and I'm going to feel bad, and then I'm going to be like, well, whatever. That's not, my job isn't to be good at League of Legends. My job is to pretend that I'm good at League of Legends, right?
That's our job as casters. That's our
Yeah, I just
duty
have to
and
know things. I don't have to
responsibility.
actually be able to. I need to be able to critique people. Oh, good. Getting into the game immediately with a pause. I guess someone disconnected. We've been having some DC issues. I think the support on ESC, so Jaded is lagging
Oh, okay.
from what I can see, possibly.
So
Don't know.
I say we
what's
take this time to pause. Let's just look at Nugget Platoon. Nugget
Okay.
Platoon's team composition. They don't have as much of a team fight composition, I think, more as a skirmishing. We're going to fight along the map. Whereas ESC, honestly, their team composition can work both ways. They got some good split pushing from the Olaf and from the Zed, but also some very good team fight prowess if they were all to clump together. They've got great dive in the back line. They do have decent scrimmage potential too, so it's a very interesting team composition up from ESC.
And if you look, they're all invading as 5, whereas Rumble's in top lane. Thresh is nowhere to be seen.
They're just going.
They're
after
going.
this TF. He
Braum.
flashes away. That's a missed briefcase, but misfortune. Those are 2 flashes to take down that TF, but it has resulted in a first blood for Braum.
First blood for Braum. That's 3 summoners for 1 summoner and a kill on Braum. I don't actually know that I would say that's worth it. In fact, I would say that's not worth it.
It's worth it for the confidence.
I mean, sure, they can say, yeah, we got first blood before 1 minute in every game that we played. But that's 3 summoners for 1 summoner and a kill on your support. It's like nice to have that, but I mean, what's he going to get? A couple wards,
Yeah.
realistically?
Yeah. And also with a jungler like Lee Sin, early pressure jungler, maybe those summoner spells that have been exhausted they might be the downfall for ESC this game.
I
maybe.
could see if they think of it, if they get to it, Lee Sin coming mid to gank a flashless Zed, especially at level 1, who you know is going to have, what's that ability that throws a shuriken? That's what it is. Has his Q. I would have liked to see just a red buff start by Lee Sin and then straight mid lane. But whatever. Live and learn.
Yeah, so we see in the top lane here, Permanent Love is just bringing down the pain here to use Rumble.
Whole lot level 1 does a whole lot of damage to that.
Yeah, and even the spot lane too is being aggressive, but Nugget and Platoon, they've trained the Nugget army, and you can clearly see they are very cautious. They're playing pretty safe right now, so we're not seeing a massive snowball like we did last game.
But a Sivir is being outpushed, which is...
That's never good.
Yeah.
That's never good.
Sivir's sort of whole stick. Oh, here comes the gank
Here
in
we
the
go.
mid lane.
Mundo coming in the Ignite has been popped. Mundo is just hammering away with his briefcase. He's got work to do, but not... Oh, and a great shuriken there by Zed to secure the kill onto TF.
Tried to juke into it.
Well, he tried to juke in general.
I mean, yeah, he tried, but he got slowed by the briefcase. Didn't juke the briefcase, then didn't... unlucky. GG remake.
Very skilled by ESC too. That is their master and challenger tier mechanics coming into play.
That's what I like to see, hitting skill shots. That's like my favorite pastime.
It's my favorite pastime to watch people hit it.
It's pretty fun. Oh, that hook. So spicy.
Yeah.
Not very close. I mean, he
just
just wanted the enemy team to know that he had it.
Yep.
So they didn't.
Hey,
Don't encroach.
Don't get too close.
This is my zone.
Yeah.
I'm in this.
Yeah, it was a marker. It was a threat. It was a threat. It was a threatening hook. So if we look here, the Olaf, 15 CS to 7 over the Rumble.
Oh, flashing that mastery emote and still getting dunked on. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, and there's also a big wave building up there for Olaf. He's going to be very much ahead in CS. And here we go. Braum is freezing the lane just a little bit. And they're going to try to zone out. ESC is going to try to zone out Nugget Platoon. But here we go. Gank in from Mundo. Flashed by Rumble. He's going to get there way safely. But he did take some damage and lost his flash.
Lost his flash, used his potion. Zed's going aggressive in the mid lane.
Zed onto TF. And TF can't really do very much after he used that blue card to regenerate some mana. He's got no more gold card. And then Zed just jumps on him. And what can TF do?
Yeah. I noticed that Zed and Rumble actually both brought biscuits, which is weird considering neither of them use mana. And biscuits, unless biscuits got changed in a way that I am not aware of. No, they restore 10 mana immediately when consumed. So, I mean, I guess it's only 10 mana, and you do get that initial burst of 20 HP, but I still find it a little bit funky.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
no.
It could be, they're just getting the mastery worked out. They haven't had a mastery pick for everything. But here we go. Olaf coming in aggressive onto Rumble there. He's taking a lot of damage. But here we go.
Gank on a flashless Zed.
On there. But Zed can get away safely. It's hard to gank a Zed, man.
You got to gank him before he has the shadow. And if he's wise and not greedy, he'll go for that shadow at level 2.
But Zed did take a lot of damage in that gank from Lee Sin, but TF is already backing. I don't think he's going to get that.
TF is actually staying decently within reach when it comes to CS, although he is already 0-2. If he can get to level 6 relatively quickly, maybe pull off some ganks in the side lanes. Who knows? Misfortune is not the most mobile champion in the game, especially not for the bottom lane.
Yep.
Maybe he could pull something off.
If he were to pull something off, I don't think he can go top. I think Rumble's already a little bit too far behind for help. They just kind of have to look away and hope for the best. Maybe they can help out the bot with the only other lane that could potentially beat the laning of both.
Yeah, 10 to 40 or 41 to 12 in that top lane.
Yeah. And it's an Olaf too.
Yeah.
That's never a champion you want to be.
Olaf. Oh, let me use my hard CC. Oh wait. He has a button that means no.
Let me type back. Oh wait.
And he does already have. He does have his.
Here we go. Alternate on this. Yeah, this is a bit aggressive. He's looking for the gold card. He'll get it. He'll be stunned under the tower. And Zed goes down. Will the ignite work? No, it won't. That's just a great outplay by Mighty Ewok.
That was very, very greedy by 54 bomb by 9.
Here we go. Misfortune's going to put damage on Kev. He flashes the ignite. Will kill. That's why you get ignite on a support.
Yeah.
I am a strong advocator. That was the ignite kill from Braum. And now they're going to try to tower dive the Simmer. Simmer can't very much do anything. That skill is not going to sell for very much. And the tower tanking, perfect by So Jaded. And they're going to pick up a kill for Misfortune.
Pretty spicy tower tanking. I'll give you that for sure. I love to see me some good tower aggro juggling.
Yeah, it wasn't even juggling. That was just Braum. I'll take this turret.
I got
you.
I got you.
I got you.
I got you.
But here we go. Go
this Rumble's
going to pop you off. But Rumble, I don't think can get out. And Olaf will want to run the Rumble, no problem. And this is looking very bad for the Nuggets.
Yeah, I mean, their one sort of saving grace was that Twisted Fate outplay in the mid lane, which is actually quite good. I think on top of it being a quite good outplay on behalf of that Twisted Fate, it was a big misplay on behalf of 54 Bomb. Didn't wait. Ideally, when you're in the Zed versus TF matchup as a Zed, you want to wait until that card is used on minions.
Yep.
And then when you know that cooldown is down, you can go in. You're not going to get stunned. You're not going to lose a bunch of your burst potential in combo. And he didn't play according, and he paid for it.
Yeah, he definitely paid for it. I agree with you entirely. People watching the stream, It's very, very important to keep track of your laning opponent's cooldowns, because when they use an ability that could disrupt you in an all-in, that's your chance to go all-in.
Yeah.
It's on cooldown.
There's a reason abilities cost mana, because they're really good unless they don't cost mana. That was a bad analogy.
I thought it was good.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Yeah, no worries. So looking now at the CS, Misfortune is, and here we go.
There he is. See? Saw the blue card lock.
Perfect strategy. Flash in. Will he have damage? Yes, he will, and he'll be okay too. So here we go. Braum. Nice belt save by Simmer. Great Lantern Express, but she's going to go for the flash. Try to get that stun on Simmer. That's aggressive. Fighting all over the map. Lee Sin jumping kick, and he'll kick Zed to the next life.
That was actually some really good.
Very mechanical.
Yeah, like nicely played on behalf of the Nugget Army, whatever they're called. I'm just going to call them the Nugget Army. I don't think that's what they're called.
They're the Nugget Platoon.
Nugget Platoon. Nugget General Platoon. Nugget General is apparently the captain of this team based on the fact that it's Nugget General Platoon. And he did actually play that gank, or that all-in the bottom lane quite well. Did spell shielded the first Braum Q, so didn't get the slow.
Yep.
And then sidestepped some stuff, took the Lantern out. Just solid overall solid play.
Here we go. Olaf's just going to punish this Rumble. We're just being Rumble, and those Qs are going to land. I don't see him missing any skill shots, and he's going to take down that Rumble. Goodbye. Have fun at the time.
I was half expecting him to try to run under tower to pick up the axe, because when you're Olaf, it's really fun to just like run and chase your axes. But it was under tower, and he was really low. I really wanted him to run under tower and be like, wait, what am I doing? I don't have to throw another axe, and then die. Then in comes Lee Sin.
Out. He had a business meeting with Dr. Mundo, and he wouldn't let him go anyway.
Yeah, Dr. Mundo's the lady boss. I'd hate to have Dr. Mundo as my boss.
Yeah, just throwing.
Yeah, like that's abusive, and I will not stand for this.
No.
I'm calling workers' comp. I'm out of here.
Too bad Nugget Platoon can't call any workers' comp. They'd love something.
Yeah.
Because the thing is Mundo hasn't been very impactful at all in this game. Like a couple ganks here and there. He's got 3 assists, but he's just going to be
more impactful than Lee Sin. Mundo scales way better than Lee Sin does.
And here we go.
There it is. He does it again.
But exhaust on Zed. This might actually work. Will the Ignite pick off? Oh, he walked right into the shadow. He didn't see sun in his eyes.
Lag.
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 That must have been lag.
Lag.
I don't have any other excuse.
Unlucky.
But that's
Riot,
good.
please.
That's good.
That was.
That's good observation by Bond 99 for seeing that he walked into his shadow.
Yeah, solid awareness on the Zed, but not solid lack of awareness on this Twisted Fate. Unlucky. It's a thing. You always got to watch for the shadows when you're playing against the Zed. That's key. And Olaf is like, hey, Rumble, I hear you. Like, he did it. He ran under tower. He tanked the tower shot to reset a cooldown that he didn't need.
They might
Love
be
it.
shadowing our stream here. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Are we getting stream sniped? Is that what's happening right now? That's rude. Don't appreciate that. There's integrity in this tournament. Come on, guys.
We have everything. We have, if anything, but ruthless tournament filled with gladiators, champions,
and nuggets.
This is a battlefield. And nugget
and
platoons.
nugget platoons. That Dr. Mundo is not standing in a bush, and I don't think he knew. But that's okay, because there's no wards, because there's like, I haven't seen, I mean, there's one ward on red side blue buff from red side, but every other ward on the map is a blue ward. Every other ward. Like, look how well the enemy jungle is with here, like, all up in the top side. Meanwhile, boom, shakalaka.
And now Leeson walks right into this mess. Unfortunately, he's going to put the damage down.
Why?
No problem.
Why, friend?
Well, where else was he going to go?
Home, I guess. I don't know. That was,
the
yeah, unlucky. The blind monk was role-playing just a little bit too hard there. This this misfortune is what I was trying to say. There's a ton of damage to towers with the attack speed up. Just has actually, okay, this misfortune build is interesting. Just bought 2 BF swords.
Straight up.
And the Caulfield's Warhammer, just because you could.
Yeah.
Like, who needs completed items when all you really need is straight AD? Because it seems like their plan is just to rotate around the map and take as many towers as possible. Crit chance doesn't help you with that.
No, it doesn't.
So, for what they're trying to do, I guess this is a more effective build.
Yeah, I think just a We're just gonna kill you.
I mean, yeah,
Objectives, so
they're totally styling
yeah,
right now.
yeah, for sure. There's not much that Nuggets platoon can even do. You saw the push in the top lane by eSC, and there was no response there by Nuggets platoon. We had TF pushing mid a little bit, getting a little bit of CS, but he's still 20 CS behind Zed.
20 CS and 1 and 4, yeah.
Yeah, the Sivir is almost 30, about 30 CS behind the Misfortune, and the Rumble.
Yeah,
Poor
getting doubled up, getting farmed by that Olaf. Hey, I hear you don't like playing League of Legends. Well, that's a good thing because you're not allowed to today.
Yeah, it's not a good situation. It's
yeah,
that's a situation you want to be.
That's a 10K gold lead at 13 minutes.
Yeah. Well, this is classic KSC from what we've seen that last game. Just run.
Yeah.
Brute force.
They're a good team.
Kill you. Yeah,
they know how to play League of Legends.
Oh yeah.
Which is nice.
They know League of Legends quite well. And this is. I would be worried if I were any other team about this stage.
Yeah. I think most teams coming into this turn, they're coming into matches against eSC kind of accept their fate before the game starts, and they're like, you know, we'll give it our all.
Yeah.
But we don't have necessarily particularly high expectations for anything. Probably a good thing, because I don't know how far they'll get. This Thresh is so underleveled. He's level 6. Meanwhile,
I wonder if the Sivir can get away. That's so much damage there by Zed. Not much that the Sivir can do.
She flashed while the Zed was still on her.
Yeah.
Before the shadow came down, so he followed her in her shadow. So an early flash, like one of the things that you learn over time against playing against the Zeds or playing as a Zed. Always try to follow people with your shadow. Very cheeky little play, but it works from time to time. The Zed build is cool because recently with the TF is getting
take the Lantern Express.
Oh,
the Misfortune, beautiful flash ult, but Sin is gonna challenge this Zed and will fail. And Olaf is pushing away in this top lane, while every other lane, middle and bot is pushing away as well.
Builds for Zed have become, I don't really know how to, they've just changed. Usually it was a pretty standard Bork into Brutalizer into Youmuu's into Last Whisper. Now with Last Whisper being a different item and Bork actually technically getting nerfed, not only did Zed get nerfed in the 5.22 patch, his WEQ combo became just a little bit clunkier, which is his main harass tool well in lane. Yeah, that's how he does his thing. But it's that not only did that get nerfed, but also Blade of the Ruined King got nerfed. So a lot of people don't actually like building Blade of the Ruined King. Yep. So people are experimenting. I know some people who like just Black Cleaver, Youmuu's builds. Youmuu's got changed as well. It's actually, I think, a much better item now. Just a lot more flat AD, no crit chance, and more armor pen. The Hydra, I'm not a big fan of Hydra on Zed. Just because I don't think it facilitates split pushing that well. I mean, it gives you a little bit of extra wave clear, but I think the attack speed is a lot better from taking down towers.
I think the set is looking for 1v1 people in the round.
Yeah. He's obviously not having problems split pushing. No. I mean, he's been in the bottom lane while his team was in the top lane. It's sort of doing a 1-3-1 with the Olaf in the top lane, the Zed in the bottom lane, and everybody else everywhere else.
And Olaf is going to take down the lead.
Thanks for the red buff, bud.
But Olaf will not retire. Rumble, great ult, maybe deter him. But that's some good damage onto two people.
Yeah, that was a lot of damage. Olaf could probably...
Zed's just going to ult the Sivir. Spell Shield's not going to do very much. He didn't even need that ult.
Yeah, he used all his cooldowns. I feel like he just threw his hands on the keyboard. Just
Hero minion saving Zed. You're going to deserve a purple heart for that.
Yeah, a little bit.
Save them there from certain doom.
No one on the Nugget squad, Nugget platoon, has their level 2 ultimate yet. I haven't seen TF use his ultimate once.
Neither have I. Yeah.
Which is a huge issue, because Twisted Fate's whole thing is like snowballing other lanes.
Yep.
But I guess when you're 1 in 5 in your own lane, it's kind of hard to snowball your other lanes, especially when they're also losing. Yep. To something like an Olaf, which a TF gank isn't going to do a whole lot for, and something like an MF Braum, or Braum just has a whole lot of peel. TF is pretty squishy. Goodness gracious! That's a well, I mean that's an 05 66 CS Rumble at 17 minutes. It doesn't take a whole lot. Yeah, MF just got a double kill with her ult. I'm pretty sure her ult can't crit now. any crit chance that she builds can be procced by her ultimate, which is why yeah, actually, that's a good point, too. I don't think I saw the threshold. So, that was a much cleaner game than the previous one that we saw ESC Black play.
Yep.
Slightly less bloody. A few misplays by Zed, by 54 bomb 99 in the mid lane. A few misplays by him, but apart from that,
GG easy.
yeah, GG easy, I guess.
It's both games now for ESC
Yeah,
Black.
valiant
Under
effort.
20 minutes.
Valiant effort by their opponents, absolutely.
Yeah, the Nugget platoon, I think, put up somewhat of a fight. They can go back to their Nugget country
Yeah.
with their heads held high.
They could. I think they have a good chance at beating other teams. However,
Yeah.
this team, I think, is just a cut above everyone else.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're gonna take a break, take a pill or pee or something. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll be back later. Deuces.